Hello everyone, it's Armsday. That means new guns at the gunsmith. Last week's orders are in, so today I'd like to go over all of the weapons from last week now that they're here, and tell you which of the options is the best, talk about the guns that you can order for next week, and also tell you how to quickly get through your prototype weapons. First, we'll start with the weapons that came in from last week's orders. First up, we have the Suros RE45, which is a hard-hitting auto rifle with pretty high range as well, among the top of its class. The main bonuses on these guns are Feeding Frenzy, Icarus, and Counterbalance, all pretty good bonuses. Icarus on an auto rifle is definitely a PvP selection, but auto rifles aren't really getting used too much in PvP right now, although definitely more than they used to. Feeding Frenzy on the first gun is pretty good as well, not to mention that it has some other bonuses that reduce your reload speed but increase other stuff, but with Feeding Frenzy it kinda cancels out. Counterbalance is also a very good bonus, but the other bonuses on this model reduce your range, and on an auto rifle that's probably one of the last things you want to be doing. It's pretty much dealer's choice on this auto though, they're all pretty good, but reload speed boosts are always good for DPS uptime. Next, we have the Omelan Thesson FR4 Fusion Rifle, a personal favorite. It comes with nearly maxed out impact with fantastic stability, making this thing very, very reliable in PvE. I think we have some options between the one with Army of One and the one with Rangefinder, even if I'm not thrilled with Hot Swap. Fusion rifles aren't typically the kind of weapon you want to be shooting to hit cross-map or from long distance, but given that this thing is so stable, you'll be able to pull it off if you really want to. Rangefinder helps you do that a little bit better, and I guess Hot Swap technically does as well. I do really like life support as a bonus, but maybe it's not the best on a fusion rifle. As much as I like having Army of One, fusion rifles feel more like an assist kind of gun because of their slow rates of fire. Obviously, your main priority should be getting one with the element you actually need. Next, we have the Suros DIS-47 Scout Rifle. This is the fast-firing, low-impact kind of scout rifle, one that I'm not really a huge fan of unless it has full auto. Unfortunately, none of these have full auto, so my desire to use this scout rifle went completely down the drain nearly immediately. Bonus accuracy from the hip with a scout rifle is terrible. Rangefinder on a scout you'd think would be good, but scouts already have pretty good range capabilities, so I'd go with the one with Rodeo, I guess. I don't think you'll end up using this weapon though. I think the 3748 variant of scout rifle is much, much better. Next we have the Haka Sniper, the OIF RUAD. It's a mouthful. There was only one option for me. I was not leveled up high enough to see the other options, but I did look them up. I'm not huge on this brand of sniper though. It's in that middle ground of sniper where if you want a PvP sniper, you probably want a sniper on the extreme end of the spectrum. Low impact, high rate of fire, or low rate of fire, high impact, not in between. If you have the rank 2 option, I think it has Zen Moment, try that one out. Finally, we come to the Omelan Arene RR4 Sniper Rifle. The base model is very good, slightly more impact than something like the 1000-yard stare, with about the same rate of fire and a high range stat. The two options I had are pretty good. The Zen Moment Luck in the Chamber one is an amazing boss damage sniper rifle. Sniper rifles are the best boss damage weapons in the raid, and having a shot do a ton of bonus damage is going to be really good for you. Not to mention Zen Moment will keep you very stable as you pump out those shots. In fact, I might level this one up to 300 and give it a shot in the raid because it's a very good roll. Of course, there's the whole getting lucky with a body shot thing in PvP as well with this sniper rifle. The other one I had access to, which was Replenish and Outlaw, feels a little bit more well-rounded, a little bit of PvE and PvP there. Outlaw is the best reload speed bonus you can get, and although I'm not crazy about Replenish, it has its moments. I read that the other one has Clown Cartridge. I don't think that one overtakes either of these though. The weapons that are here this week to order for next week are the Zaranea D auto rifle, a lot of Suros stuff, the ARI-41 auto rifle, the ARI-45 auto rifle, the JLB-47 rocket launcher, and the Omelan Uzumi RR4 sniper. The Zaranea D and the Suros ARI-41 are both the medium damage, higher rate of fire auto rifles. They're not the full bullet hoses, but they're not the slow firing, high impact ones either. I do really like the Hake autos for having much better base stats, and the Zaranea D comes with the highest range on an auto rifle of this type, although the ARI-41 comes with really good stability. I feel like the Zarnea is more of a PvE auto and the ARI is more of a PvP auto, but both could be used interchangeably pretty easily. Is there any rush to get either of them? Well, these kind of auto rifles haven't really been too popular, although the Zalo Supercell is kind of a crowd favorite. If you skipped, not the end of the world. The Suros ARI-45, which was here this week, is the lower rate of fire, higher impact auto rifle. This is definitely the most popular of the auto rifle variants, so if you weren't thrilled with this week's bonuses, even though they were pretty good, maybe pick this up and try again for next week. The Suros JLB-47 rocket launcher comes with excellent base stats. We live in a world now where high blast radius and high velocity on the same rocket is pretty rare, but the JLB has high stats in both, which is great. If you're a rocket kind of person, give one of these a shot. I definitely will be doing that. Finally, the Uzumi RR4 sniper from Omelan is a Praedyth's Revenge, Eye of Soul kind of sniper, really high rate of fire and low impact, although it does have relatively low aim assistance. I do like these kind of snipers for PvP personally, but I think this is going to be a personal preference call for most of you. So now that we got those out of the way, let's quickly go over how to get these prototype weapons done. Get the Cabal weapon out of the way, just go land on Mars and take out some dudes, not terribly complicated. We're left with a Kill Hive Pulse and Shotgun, a Precision Kills Pulse, and a Fallen Captain Sniper. Here's the route I took. It went pretty quickly. I went to the Cosmodrome and then into the building towards the Skywatch. In this first room with all of the Hive, I cleared them all out, then I triggered the Hand of Crota event by shooting the Thrall in the corner. This gets you a lot of Hive spawns, so finish off the Hive primary weapon, then immediately switch to the Precision primary. Rack up more kills as you can, and once that's done, whip out that shotgun and start blasting. You're going to need quite a few kills, more than you'll be able to get in here, so get out to the Skywatch and just hang out where the Hive usually spawn until you're done. There are two spots for Fallen Captains. One is the entrance to the Skywatch building where there are two Vandals and a Captain. I actually don't like this spot. I feel like it's a little bit slow. Where I go is the Forgotten Shore. There are two captains here, one on the boat and one at the entrance to Rasputin's bunker. Kill the captain, kill all of the ads, and just run back and forth between these two locations, and you should get it done pretty quickly. The captains should be up by the time you clear everything on one side. If you don't like this spot, Skywatch entrance works just fine. Also a heads up, if you're capable of reaching rank 5 this week, you're going to get a quest that starts the chain for getting the first Curse hand cannon. The first thing you need to do is get a lot of hand cannon kills with a primary telemetry. It felt like it took 2 to 3 enemies to get 1% of that bar full, so it did take a little bit longer than all of the other go kill stuff with the telemetry quests. Then, when you're done with that part of the quest until the next Armsday. It's pretty uneventful. This is a series I'm considering starting, so let me know if this is something you're interested in seeing. I basically have to stay up all night to put out this kind of video, so if it turns out there's no interest, please let me know, and maybe I can go to bed at normal human hours for once. That'll do it for me, though. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.